How to push back in code reviews. Defend your work without conflict. Code reviews don't have to feel like Judgment Day. They're not battles, they're negotiations. And if someone suggests a change to your code that you don't agree with, you don't have to say okay to keep the peace. Today, I'll teach you how to respond with confidence, not conflict, in English. You'll learn real phrases, soft pushbacks, and advanced tips to help you defend your decisions without sounding defensive. Welcome to Tech English Pro. This is the channel where we focus on business English for tech professionals. Let's go! The real problem. Many developers, especially if English isn't your first language, feel uncomfortable pushing back during code reviews. You might worry you'll sound rude, stubborn, or worse, like you don't respect the reviewer. So what happens? You stay silent. You say, sure, I'll change it, even when you know your approach is valid. But over time, this builds into frustration. It leads to weak code, unnecessary changes, and sometimes burnout. But here's the truth. You don't have to say yes to every comment. You just need to learn how to say, here's why I chose this, in a way that's calm, professional, and clear. Here's how to push back politely in English. Step 1. Acknowledge the feedback. Phrases: try saying, thanks for the suggestion, or good point, I thought about that too. Step 2. Explain your reasoning. Try saying, I chose this approach because it simplifies edge case handling, or this version optimizes for readability over performance. Which was the goal here? Step 3. Invite collaboration. Try saying, would you be open to keeping this version unless we see a performance issue? Or happy to adjust if there's a specific problem I might have missed. These phrases don't reject feedback. They frame your response as part of a discussion, not a debate. The decision tree technique. This will help you decide when and how strongly to push back without conflict. Ask 3 internal questions before replying. Number 1, is this suggestion based on personal style or actual functionality? If it's style, consider letting it go or asking the team to align on style guides. Number 2, is there measurable impact, i.e. on performance, readability, or test coverage? If yes, then explain your reasoning with metrics and edge cases. Number 3, does this reflect a larger team misalignment? Consider raising it in a dev huddle or retro, not in the PR thread. Not every pushback is worth it. Know when to speak and when to align. Emotional intelligence in code reviews. Tone awareness. If English isn't your first language, avoid all caps, exclamation points, or blunt, why don't you ... phrasing. Instead, use neutral, collaborative words such as, could we explore ... curious if you tried ... what do you think about ... Sometimes miscommunication in reviews is not what you say, it's how it's written. Role play response. Reviewer, consider using a map instead of a for loop here. Weak reply, okay, I'll change it. Strong reply, thanks, I thought about using maps too, but since we're mutating the state inside the loop, I went with a for loop to avoid side effects. Happy to switch if there's a case I missed though. Breakdown. This response is polite, technical, and confident. It opens the door to discussion without shutting the reviewer down. Mindset shift. Code review equals negotiation, not judgment. You're not defending yourself. You're explaining your logic. The best developers communicate their thought process just as well as they write code. If you always say yes, you miss a chance to grow, you signal you're unsure, and you put all the ownership on the reviewer. But if you push back respectfully, you build trust, you grow as a communicator, and you often find better solutions together. Advanced tips. Number 1, write better PR descriptions. Explain your logic upfront, the way reviewers know your reasoning before they comment. For example, I chose this method to reduce DB calls, prioritized readability over optimization at this stage. Number 2, use neutral, professional language. Avoid saying, I don't agree, or that doesn't make sense. Instead try, I approached it slightly differently because ... or what's the main concern you're seeing with this version? Reflection challenge. Next time you get feedback on a pull request, try this. Pause. Don't say yes immediately. Try saying, thanks, I considered that too. I chose this path for reason. I would love your take on that. Then come back here and tell me how it went in the comments. Have you ever stayed quiet in a code review when you actually disagreed with the feedback? Tell me what happened in the comments, or let me know what you'd say next time. In the next video, we'll be talking about asking for clarification in technical docs/APIs. And don't forget to subscribe to Tech English Pro so you don't miss the next episode in our 30-day series, 30 lessons to better English. And don't forget to share this video with someone you love or your teammates so you can collaborate better in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.